Just when New York thought they were safe, the Harkles pulled them back in. I guess it's not enough with all the immigration issues that they're having, the unbelievable crime wave that New York is suffering right now. They got a little bit of good news and happiness with Prince William, and now they have to suffer again through the Harkles. Why are they being inflicted the Harkle presence? And what is worse, why is Mayor Eric Adams giving them police escort for a private forum, for a private organization, for private individuals? Let's discuss this. Is it because of the near catastrophic fake car chase that never was? Let's discuss. Let's start with this refresher. This is a blind item. The fact the illiterate one originally only wanted her biography in a press release about an appearance she made with her husband at a public school is crazy, but not as crazy as bringing in props to a school so it would match what she was going to wear. How about donating all the money you spent on the ridiculousness to the school? The kids weren't even allowed to tell anyone they were being filmed that day, not even their parents. And that, ladies and gentlemen, it's illegal. That's illegal. They were minors. And what is more shameful and shameless is that the school participated in this deceit to their parents of these children, which means that those children are not safe at that school because the school is willing to go along with whatever craziness in order to get money or publicity. To put things into perspective, you know that I am a stickler for definitions. So is a summit a meeting or conference of heads of state, especially to conduct diplomatic negotiations and ease international tensions. Okay? Any meeting or conference of top-level officials, executives, also called summit conference. Yes. Now, let's see if summit meets the requirements for what Harry and Meghan Markle are doing. Are there any heads of state involved? No. Are there any diplomatic negotiations to ease international tensions involved? No. Are there any top-level officials involved? No. So why are they wrongly and falsely calling this a summit? And I'll tell you why. Because Mayor Eric Adams has granted these idiots police escort, because of course Harry and Meghan Markle want the exact amount of police escort that Prince William got, if not more, for this sham of a seminar, a forum, because this is what it is, it's a forum. And what's most disgusting is they don't hold it in California because nobody in California shows up, because everybody has got them pegged. Everybody knows that they're fake, that they're frauds. So they go all the way to New York. I mean, why in New York? Why not in the area where they live in California? Why don't they find parents around that area? I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of parents that are grieving. And this is for safety online, for mental health, okay? But they are predators, because the only types of individuals who tell children not to tell anything to their parents are predators, are abusive people who are up to no good. So Meghan Markle and Harry, with the biggest hypocrisy there is, are holding a seminar, a forum in New York for parents to discuss mental health and censorship. It is basically using the pain of these parents to justify censorship, just like they're trying to do in Australia, just like in the United Kingdom through Ofcom. And the saddest part of it all is the reason why they're doing it is because the offices of the Prince's Trust, which was founded by the now King Charles, the headquarters are there. Just let that sink there for a little bit, okay? And censorship is one of the main things that King Charles is all about. Secrecy, sealing of the documents, all of that. So is Prince Harry there on behalf of the Prince's Trust secretly? Is this why he's getting police escort paid for by the New Yorkers under the guise that they suffered a near catastrophic car chase, which it's been proven to be false? Yet the mayor, Eric Adams, is willing to go along with this lie. And he's taking away police people from the streets, which are very much needed to protect two idiots who are bullies, liars, just so they can get a PR exercise to improve their image. And the Surgeon General is lending herself for this, along with Carson Daly, who is another idiot. Now, this was released today for immediate release, okay? The Prince and Princess of Wales will carry out engagements to mark World Mental Health Day on Tuesday, October 10th to Thursday, October 12th, which is why Harry and Meghan Markle are doing their thing on Tuesday, October 10th. This fake thing of using other parents' grief to be able to justify, and by the way, everything they're doing is tax write-off, okay? To justify them doing something. This is going to be the first summit held by Archwell Foundation. It can't be a summit. I already gave you the description of what a summit is. A summit is a meeting between heads of states or high-level governments to discuss diplomatic matters. What Harry and Meghan are doing is they're not discussing any diplomatic matters. They're given a platform to parents to talk about their grief of children who suffered because of social media. That, in other words, they're trying to justify censorship and using people, while Harry and Meghan are trashing and causing a lot of stress through their bullying to their own family. Look no further to Mr. Markle, Samantha Markle, Thomas Markle, Harry's entire family, his dying grandmother, his dying grandfather, his own father. Even the little children, even Princess Charlotte, Louis, and George were not off limits for their bullying and abuse. All you have to do is read the book Spare to see what a misogynistic pig Harry is, and Meghan. So yes, if you can read this here, it says here that the Prince and Princess of Wales will carry out engagements across the country next week to mark World Mental Health Day, which takes place on Tuesday, 10th October. The Royal Highnesses, together with the Royal Foundation and in partnership with the Mix and with the support of BBC Radio 1, will host a forum, which is exactly what Meghan and Harry are trying to copy, but they pompously and falsely are calling it a summit, okay? And they're going to do this in Birmingham, okay? And they're going to be featuring famous faces from Radio 1 and the wider mental health space. The event will give the young attendees the opportunity to talk about the specific mental health challenges their generation faces, explore what more they could do to understand and manage their emotions, and discuss the solutions that could support them to better look after their own and each other's mental well-being. Okay? And they will then take more engagements afterwards to highlight the importance of mental health. Okay? So, And the series of engagement follows Their Royal Highness's long-standing commitment to encourage people to speak openly about their mental health, including through the through the milestone Heads Together campaign that was launched in 2016, of which Harry was part. Remember that? So now they have actually been doing this for a long time. And as soon as they publish this, within a few hours, we get the following. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they always put Meghan Markle first, as though she's the one that matters because she's the one writing these articles, okay? And it shows that Meghan Markle I don't know how she graduated from communications, because had she studied communications, she would know that summit is not the right word, okay? So Meghan Markle, a D-list actress, and Prince Harry, an idiot, are making their return to NYC to host Parents Summit. I don't even know. I mean, exclusive. Okay? The Duke and Duchess of Sussex will host their first in-person Archwell Foundation event on World Mental Health Day. Yeah, and here we see Meghan Markle's red face. This is at Invictus Games, by the way, because she doesn't have anything going on for her in the United States. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex will be in New York City on Tuesday, October 10th, for their Archwell Foundation's first ever in-person event, which will provide a platform for parents navigating mental health challenges in the digital age. The Archwell Foundation will host the Archwell Foundation Parents Summit. It's parent seminar, parents conference, mental wellness in a digital age, to give a voice to families who are passionate about building a safer online world for children and teens. People exclusively reveals. The conversation will explore how we as a community, both globally and locally, are creating positive change and supporting one another in developing solutions to empower families and uplift our collective mental well-being. It says that she's going to give a platform to the parents. How many of you I am willing to make a bet right now that this woman is the one who's going to hog that mic, because she's going to get even with the entire world because she was humiliated at Kevin Costner's event when she was refused to speak. The summit will feature parents who have experienced tragic loss connected to their child's social media use. Meghan and Harry have been working with the parents involved in next week's event behind the scenes, people has learned. The families have been engaged with the Archwell Foundation for the past year, bolstering community and driving towards solutions. That means that Harry and Meghan Markle have been flying back and forth to New York, because in order for them to do it in New York, it means that they have been going back and forth to New York. Right? Because if they've been working with them for the past year, why would they need to go to New York if there's a huge community in California? In California, it's a higher risk of social media dysfunction than in New York, in my very humble opinion. Together, they are united in their mission to share personal experience, data, and research to ensure this same does not happen to other families. And here we have Harry and Meghan, again, Invictus Games. I think this time with the people from NATO, right? Yes, and then they go. Prince Harry, 39, and Meghan Markle, 42, will participate in the summit alongside Surgeon General Vivek Murthy to discuss the importance of this work and explore potential solutions in a conversation moderated by Carson Daly, oh my God, board member of Project Healthy Minds. Okay, and this is the funny thing. The event will take place on Tuesday, October 10th, as part of Project Healthy Minds' second annual World Mental Health Day Festival, the first and largest of its kind in the country. Project Healthy Minds is a millennial and Gen Z driven nonprofit focused on tackling the growing mental health crisis, and a longtime partner of Meghan and Harry Archwell Foundation. How can they be a long-time partner of Meghan and Harry's Archwell Foundation? Have you noticed that Meghan always puts herself, because she wrote this crap? when Archwell hasn't even been functioning for the past 2 years, and this is the first time that they're talking about being partners to these people. Do you see where we're going this? Which is another lie. You know, I mean, you can read this crap here, but what I want to show you is the following here. It says here, the Archwell Foundation's Parents Summit will Meghan and Harry's first trip to New York City following the Miss Foundation Women of the Vision Awards in May, where the Duchess of Sussex was honored. The following day, a spokesperson for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex said the couple and Meghan's mother, Doria Ragland, were involved in a near-catastrophic car chase at the hands of a ring of highly aggressive paparazzi. Yeah, People magazine is willing to go along with the lie of the fake car chase of non-existent, no, ahí no te vaya, paparazzi. And this is what Siri has to say about that. No. Even Siri is not buying that BS. Siri, cuando te caes, gordita, andate para allá. Yes, because nobody's buying that BS. But People magazine is running this article in spite of the fact that it has been proven without a doubt that that car chase never happened. The mayor and that Mayor Eric Adams even said that there's no record of it. He asked Harry, he asked Prince Harry to hand over all the footage that they had, and they refused to do that. The paparazzi handed over the footage, and there was nothing. They were endangering people, not the other way around. And yet, Mayor Eric Adams is giving Prince Harry and Meghan police escort, funded and paid for by the taxpayers of New York, taking away policemen from the streets to protect New Yorkers from real crime, to these two idiots, knowing that there was never any nearly catastrophic car chase, because this is what they were aiming for when they falsely declare this. And this is when I say to you, beautiful people, why Harry and Meghan get away with all of this? Because they keep being enabled. The Mayor Eric Adams knows, People magazine knows, the whole world knows that there was never a near catastrophic car chase. We all know that. This is gaslighting at its worst, because they can't even do it properly. They can't even fake it, you know. But yet, they're still now being given police protection. I really believe that the good people of New York should take to the streets and say something. And they should start writing right now to Mayor Eric Adams' Twitter account, asking him if he's why he's doing this. Because we know that Harry and Meghan gagged children from Harlem 123 school and told the kids not to even tell their parents, not to tell the parents that they were being filmed. How screwed up is that? That is illegal. Only predators do that. That is predatory behavior. What is it gonna take? When are people gonna say enough is enough? Why is Mayor Eric Adams doing this? And the Surgeon General, this is the second year they do this. But now Harry and Meghan are attaching their names to it, pretending that they're long-term partners. How can they be? Archwell is what, 2 years old? And this is the first time they mentioned that partnership. They just are riding the coattails of something because they're justifying going to New York, because that's where the fair is going to be. Why don't they host it in California? Why? Because nobody buys their BS. What do you beautiful people think?